Anti-Afro Svengalis. I'm giving you people some guidance. Do not let anybody get you caught up in figments of their imagination. There are people in these YouTube streets who thrive on that, who live for that. Don't get caught up. One of those individuals is, let me see your handcuffs. Let me see your handcuffs sent me this illegal, what she calls a cease and desist letter. And it was very interesting how this letter was worded. First off, she went to an assembly line legal service to get it. I mean, with all those fancy lawyers in Texas, she couldn't walk her ass into a law firm, sit down, pay a retainer fee. This is some bullshit, what she wrote in this letter. A cease and desist letter can't be illegal. A cease and desist letter can't tell lies. This is my issue with this letter. The nerve of, let me see your handcuffs. First and foremost is complaining about her photo that she publicly posted being used. Now look at what she's doing with young Pharaoh, and she's done for so many other people, posting their photos all over the place, but she thinks she has a right to have her photo omitted? Where's the copyright proof that you, quote, own this photo? You posted this photo. You have tried many times to get the photos and the videos down. She only succeeded a couple of times because I guess her full name was used. She perceives herself to have the specialized and unique right that nobody can say anything about her. Nobody can post her picture. Even Tasha K didn't get that restriction from the court. The court limited Tasha K to certain areas that she couldn't talk about Cardi B. The court never said she was prohibited from posting her photos or videos. Let's get this into court. Let me make something else very clear. All this shit on this illegal letter, and I'm calling it an illegal letter, actually speaks to the conduct that, let me see your handcuffs, engaged in. I think it's outrageous that she talks about her reputation is being destroyed. Her reputation was already effed up to begin with. She's on here. Listen to this, people. She's screaming about her reputation, and she's the one telling people she sucked cocks on Greyhound buses. She said that. What does that do for your reputation? She's the one that came on here and said she screwed married men. What the hell are you talking about your great reputation? She's up here calling people retarded and one-eyed MFers. One-eyed retarded MFers and niggas. What about your stellar reputation? You screwed your own reputation up. What about her holding up the sign and directing people to call CPS? And when one of her co-demons is driving to one of Breaking the Culture of Silence people's home, get them niggas. What about that and your stellar reputation? What about the fact that you got your ass kicked off that board? Yeah, go ahead to court and lie and say you didn't get kicked off that board. I have the recording. The white lady kicked you off the board because you were race attacking and harassing, breaking the culture of silence. I have the recorded meeting where the woman was so fed up and pissed off that she was wasting her time dealing with, let me see your handcuffs, bullshit. And she was trying to work with the George Floyd situation as an activist. All of these things that let me see your handcuffs has done. And she has the nerve to talk about her reputation. More about her stellar reputation. She sold emails. She violated my privacy by posting my email address and sold emails on Buy Me a Coffee and sold emails here on YouTube. In both instances, she was sanctioned by YouTube and Buy Me a Coffee. She's screaming and crying about breaking the culture of silence. Their photographs are publicly available. Well, yours are publicly available. Yours are publicly available as well. What she did with breaking the culture of silence, she snuck into her Buy Me a Coffee and snagged photos that breaking the culture of silence has exclusive rights to. You don't have exclusive rights to a photo that you freaking post on YouTube. And if that's the case, look what you're doing to young Pharaoh. Look at all these young Pharaoh videos she posted. And this isn't all. What about young Pharaoh taking your ass to court and suing you because you posted all these videos and told all these lies about him? What about that? your stellar reputation? How about your stellar reputation when you let people sit in that demon-infused live stream and accuse Rev G of child molestation? Your stellar reputation. What about your stellar reputation when you harass me from school grounds against school policy? So much for your stellar reputation. You sold Garfield's text messages right there on YouTube, on your nasty ass YouTube channel. So much for your stellar reputation. How dare she get up here and act like someone has done something to her? Just because you remove all your bullshit videos doesn't mean you never posted them. You stole money from anti-fraud warriors. You misused our name without permission. You want to talk about copyright infringement and trademark infringement? There you go. You don't have any copyright or trademark rights to anything here posted on YouTube. So this assembly line letter with all these damn mistakes on it doesn't scare me one bit. Everything that I said and then some, we are going to get it into court. You go ahead and file your freaking lawsuit. I will have a hellacious counterclaim, and I will bring a parade of witnesses to testify to the bullshit you have done. The people you associate with have contempt of court orders for harassing people. You participated in that process. How dare you say your reputation is being ruined? You have the folks over there, those co-demons that you're dealing with. Oh, there's more to come on that. And there's more to come on Let Me See Handcuffs as well. Gonna sit here and act like she's got some right to come up here and tell people they have to stop talking about her. Too freaking bad. You should have thought about that before. You are not going to get any order from any court telling me I have to stop talking about your funky ass when you posted all those videos about me. Are you serious? You cannot be serious. Look again at these young Pharaoh videos that she posted. All the lies you told on young Pharaoh, all the lies you told on all these other people. Breaking the culture of silence. It goes on and on and on. And you up here talking about your reputation. Your reputation is in the toilet because you put it in the toilet. What about you lying through your teeth saying I was diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder? That is slander. So much for your reputation. There's your stellar reputation. You have sat in these live streams and laughed when Dumble Ding Dong threatened to rape and sexually degrade me. So much for your stellar reputation. You set up on these live streams and said that Breaking the Culture of Silence had a hysterectomy. So much for your stellar reputation. You sat and you laughed at a woman who said she had a miscarriage. So much for your stellar reputation. You went and harassed a brother's mother who was in prison. Harassing this woman. So much for your stellar reputation. You sat up here on YouTube and basically said you're the skid mark cleanup crew. You're the Hershey Squirt cleanup crew because you eat men's asses out. You sat up here and said that on YouTube. So much for your stellar reputation. You sat up here and tried to get King Kong Crazy to kick my ass and these other dudes to get after me. So much for your stellar reputation. And by the way, how's it going over there, you being on King Kong Crazy's and Lennon Honors page? How's that going for you? Are you getting any support? Have you ever got any one of these dudes to come out here publicly and said they're going to kick my ass and do X, Y, Z to me? You're not protected anywhere. You're not going to get away from what is to come, not just from me, but from other people. KKC isn't going to save you. Lennon's not going to save you. They don't let you even talk about me over there. What do you think about that? NPW, Dr. Poop, even has to pretend she's civilized when she goes over to KKC's panel or Lennon's panel. You really think either one of them is going to tank their channel in defense of you and let you give up on a platform and start talking shit about me? First off, you know you have no right to be talking shit about me when you're the one who stole from me. KKC told us you were trouble, but he'll take your view and he'll take your money. Lennon knows not to get me started. And that's just what will happen if you ever get your ass up on a panel, on KKC's panel or Lennon's panel publicly and talk shit about me. They don't want their channel tanked. It wouldn't just be me. There will be other people who you have violated in terms of their rights, their families. They are fed up with you. They're not going to put up with your shit from you or your co-freaking demons. You just better know the end of the line has come for you in terms of what you did to people, and you thinking that you got away with it. You didn't get away with a damn thing. So this dumb ass, illegal, pissy ass letter isn't going to do anything to shut me up. You also wrote this letter because you thought you can save your jobs, plural. I only filed a complaint against one of your employers so far. I'm going to get to every single one. I have a right to do that, and nothing in this bullshit illegal pissy ass letter can stop me. What needs to happen is whoever's running this gig needs to be reported to the Bar Association for writing this bullshit letter, because it is libelous. This is libel, what's in this letter. This is going to be a very fun case to have in court. Go ahead and file your lawsuit with these lies talking about me, unjust enrichment. You stole money from me. See, this is an illegal cease and desist letter. I ought to sue your ass for sending this shit to me because it's against procedure. I ought to file a complaint with the Bar Association with these raggedy ass lawyers that don't know what the hell they're talking about. Hired as an assembly line bullshit to send this crazy ass cease and desist letter that is absolutely unethical. You are not supposed to pen letters that have lies in them. And this is exactly what this letter is. Looking into the process to file a complaint against these raggedy ass so-called lawyers. And what is this legal shield bullshit? Yeah, you're going to end up just like that co-demon of yours who has been found in contempt of court. Couldn't even keep a lawyer because your co-demon doesn't listen to anybody. Just like you. You have it coming. The cops know what you did. What about your stellar reputation in calling CPS? Do you not know that those phone calls are recorded? Don't you know that people told on you and you told on yourself? That information is documented, and I'm going to include that. So much for your stellar reputation. Let me remind everybody, when Cardi B sued Tasha K in court, Tasha K wanted to bring in the fact that Cardi B called black people roaches, or called a black woman a roach, and that was considered racist. And then she ridiculed another woman for losing a baby. I think the baby was a toddler, not an actual infant. But she teased that woman. The court let that in because it spoke to her reputation. There are plenty of things that can be let in that highlight your nasty trash reputation. Nobody ruined your reputation. Your reputation was already ruined. And you're in this so-called live stream called the special education sector? Are you serious? And you're supposed to be a teacher? So much for your stellar reputation. If anybody has been held to ridicule, it's self-ridicule based on what you have done. You are not going to shut me up. You're not going to stop me from telling the truth about the bullshit that you did. There is so much more, people, that I could tell you about. Let me see your handcuffs. I will make sure the court knows every single thing, every single lie that you have told. To go after this trash ass legal shield bullshit and this scandalous law firm that writes fake cease and desist letters, unethical cease and desist letters. You don't even have the wording correct. Come on, they don't even take the time. They say that I am going to be sued because of videos that I posted about myself. Read this crap here. They don't even know what the hell they're saying. It looks a lot like the letter that Dempsey Depp wrote. No, you cannot stop me from filing complaints against you. You cannot stop me from telling people, if you are concerned, file a complaint. There is no law against that. She wrote this bullshit letter just to try to show her places of employment that she is a victim in her mind. She purged videos. You don't purge videos unless you have something to hide. And that's exactly what she did. File your damn lawsuit. It's going to be a hellacious counterclaim. I cannot wait for that to happen. Be sure to keep your ears and eyes open, people, because there's more. Oh, there's so much more to come. In the meantime, you know the drill. Buyer beware.